Welcome race fans to the Waste for our presentation of Gaslands Refueled. It's my inaugural race into chaos as the Warden takes on Slime here on Miniature Game Montage, where we're all about telling a story. Thanks for joining. We're excited to have you with us. We're playing a bit of a custom deathmatch race today to learn the mechanics of Gaslands. The first car to pass through all the gates will be deemed the winner. The Warden will have a performance car with machine gun and extra crew member. They also have a pickup truck, reducing the hull by 2 and loading it with a heavy machine gun and rockets. On the other side, Slime has a car with a flamethrower and boarding party. They also have a performance car with heavy machine gun and hot start. With the course laid out in a custom circle, vehicles prepare for mayhem, with the Warden taking the position for turn 1. Engines are fired up. Let's get down to tableside for the first gear phase. Leading things off from the pole position, the Duke has a handling of 2, gets 2 shift dice going up to 3rd gear, taking 2 hazard tokens on a medium straight. With hot start, Slimer starts in 6th gear. He will cancel out that slide with a shift and then downshift to 5th gear, taking 2 hazard tokens. The Deuce moves next with a handling of 4, and he's going to shift up to 3rd gear on the medium straight, taking 2 hazard tokens. The minigun erupts from the front of the vehicle with another crew firing a handgun, hitting twice into Slimer. One of the shots bounces, and that will be 1 hull damage on Slimer. The Slime Buggy attempts a gentle turn to the left, shifting up to 2nd gear, taking 2 hazard tokens along with it. A handgun is fired into the Deuce and lands a hit, but he is in 3rd gear and it will be evaded. And that's the end of the first gear phase. As all the vehicles are out of the gates, we did forget the crew firing handguns for a few of those initial vehicles just caught up in the action. The Duke in his pickup truck is going to play that medium straight, going to shift up to 4th gear, taking a hazard token in the process. As he spins around the rock, 3 handguns are fired, all hitting on 6s. Slimer evades 1 but takes 5 damage due to the criticals. And with the Duke ahead of him, Slimer is going to attempt to swerve, but the collision is unavoidable as he rams into the end of the truck. The Duke uses a smash attack, hitting 4 times with that critical. All damage goes onto the hull, reducing it to 0. Luckily for Slimer, the vehicle does not explode. But the vehicle surges forward into the rock and will become a wreck. Up next, the Deuce activates with a left-hand turn in 3rd gear. We do forget to roll one of his skid dice for handling. He gets 2 slides in a spin, and he hits the wall. The vehicle will take damage on a 4+, and lucky for him, that's okay. But does he flip? And no, the car stays upright. The wipeout sends him back to gear 1, and his turn is over. His vehicle churns down to 1st gear, as we go to the Slime Buggy, who is going to play that medium straight forward. The Slime Buggy goes up to 3rd gear and takes a slight spin as he gains 2 hazards. As we move to the 3rd gear phase, only 2 cars will be able to activate. We're going to move back to the Warden for the start of the 3rd gear phase. The pickup truck looking to move forward on a medium. He does generate a hazard token from a spin and gets ready to pass through the gate on his next activation. The Slime Buggy activates, moving forward with a medium. He will get stuck with a slide here. And he has generated enough hazards to take a flip check to see if he loses control here, and the vehicle will not flip. The driver shifts the vehicle down to 1st gear, and the first turn comes to a close as nobody is above 3rd gear. In this race, Slimer, that wrecked previously, will get to restart back at that initial gate. We're going to go back down to the 1st gear phase, and the Warden will be up first. And up first, the Deuce will attempt to do a gentle turn to the left, trying to get off the wall. The vehicle will shift up to 2nd gear, spinning ever so slightly to straighten out, and will take significant hazards in doing so. Up next, the Slime Buggy, playing that medium straight, will take a slide here. The vehicle is able to get back up to second gear, turning sideways, however, attempting to fire their handguns at the Deuce. Both of those shots are going to miss. Up next, the Duke rolls up on a medium straight. He's going to take a hazard token here as he spins ever so slightly going through the gate. Handguns erupt with 2 criticals, and the buggy is just in first gear, not able to evade anything. That's 4 damage on the slime buggy as he throws the vehicle into reverse. As the vehicle reverses on a turn, it comes to a stop, shifting up into second gear, and then fires the handguns behind them at the high-performance vehicle, hitting twice with 2 criticals. One of those will be stopped, and 3 hull damage going on to the Deuce. The pole position changes hands as the slime buggy gets to activate again on a gentle turn left. The slime buggy moves forward, just missing a collision with the truck, and this is going to bring him into flamethrower range, and that is going to be a 6d6 attack. There is a critical out there and another success. This cannot be evaded, and we'll have to see if the truck flips as he does lose control. He's on fire. And while the driver is able to maintain control, he shifts the vehicle down to first gear. The crew is able to put the fire out, and we go to the Warden for their first activation of the second gear phase, and we do have the Deuce attempting that gentle left turn. The Deuce gets a lot of shifts here, so able to take away some of the hazards that he has, shifting up to fourth gear, bringing that machine gun as well as handguns to bear against the slime buggy, hitting twice with 1 critical. Slime buggy attempts to evade, and he will successfully evade 1. Meanwhile, the Slimer is attempting a right-hand turn that just can't seem to get this car to do what he wants. The vehicle slides into an obstruction. A flip check will be required and is good. As we look to the third gear phase, the slime buggy activates on a medium straight, shifting up and regaining some lost speed. Handgun shots fail to find their mark as the Deuce attempts to squeeze alongside of the Duke, and this is going to be trouble. The Deuce plows into the gate, but somehow does not suffer any damage. In gear phase 4, the Deuce activating again, this time gently turning to the left. He'll be able to cancel out some of those shifts, and he will be able to spin in a more appropriate position. The swivel-mounted machine gun and a handgun fires, hitting twice into the slime buggy, and 1 will be canceled. That's 1 more hull damage. The slime buggy activates next, looking to do a gentle left-hand turn through the containers. It's a well-executed maneuver as he shifts up to 5th gear. In the 5th gear phase, the driver of the Deuce getting very aggressive here as he plays a medium straight forward in 5th gear, shifting up to 6th gear. He narrowly misses a collision with the slime buggy and the containers. Seeing this, the slime buggy is going to swerve to the left. The maneuver is executed perfectly as the driver of the slime buggy is able to swerve over and using that spin to line up towards the next gate. At the start of the 6th gear phase, the Deuce is at maximum speed. There's only 1 template he can use. It's the long straight. He does catch several slides here. The hazards mount up, and his car is going to flip as he loses control. Taking that flip test, rolling up a 1. The vehicle barrels forward on a medium straight and then completely loses control as he goes through the gate, and my opponent will get to choose my facing, and he puts me right at the wall. And that's the end of turn 2. As we go back to the 1st gear phase, slime buggy is going to activate once again, doing that gentle turn to the left. He gets several shifts to manage hazard tokens, fires handguns as he goes by the performance car, hitting once, and then only rolling 1 die to evade. It's no good. The truck moves forward on a medium straight, going to 4th gear, and he gets several shifts as well. Meanwhile, Slimer continues to have a difficult time navigating through the opening. The Deuce is able to reverse his car and line up shots with his machine gun and a handgun into the slime buggy. There is a critical hit. The shots will be evaded, however, as we move to the second gear phase. The Duke is in trouble, forced to swerve to the right, narrowly missing a container as the slime buggy continues forward with his gentle turn left. The Deuce is just behind him, looking to veer to the right to avoid some piping. Lucky for him, he does get to spin just inward and will open up with his machine gun. He does land a hit into the slime buggy, but once again it is evaded. Meanwhile, the performance car, trying to get back onto the track, slams into a rock. Dice roll out for damage, resulting in 3. With that critical, he will try to evade and rolls a double 6. Time is starting to run a bit short as the Deuce swerves to the left of the slime buggy. Using shifts to manage his hazards, he opens fire but misses. That leads to the slime buggy taking another gentle left turn as he begins on the home stretch. And over behind them, still yet to pass through the third gate, is the Duke as he rolls up his handling of 2, taking a left-hand turn. His turn wasn't sharp enough, however, he's headed for trouble again. As he attempts to swerve in the next gear phase, he strikes the rock. It results in a head-on collision. There's 5 damage out as he tries to evade. It's not going to happen. He will have to take a flip check, which is good. As the truck goes down to first gear, the slime buggy passes the last gate and will take the victory. And that brings an exciting race to a close as Team Slime is going to take the victory today. They had a high-performance car that went out early and was unable to recover. The slime buggy doing just enough to make it around, almost running out of hull points himself. The Warden will go home empty-handed today, but what a lot of fun this was for our first race. Again, this game was all about learning the mechanics of Gaslands. We did not get too into the weeds, as there's a lot of things that you can do in this game, but it was so much fun to play. It's really a game where it doesn't matter if you're winning or losing, you're still having a great time. I hope you enjoyed seeing that story play out as Team Slime takes the victory. Supporters Club, your names are on the screen now. That's by no means necessary. I ask for absolutely nothing. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. If you'd like to see more Gaslands, leave us a like, leave us a comment down below, and let us know. We will see you in the next one. Take care.